Ben Affleck says he's on the path to a positive recovery from alcohol addiction.
We want to get you caught up on what else the actor is revealing for today's ET Update. We're joined by Entertainment Tonight co-host Kevin Frazier, who's in Los Angeles with more on this story. Kevin, what do you know?
Well, as we all know, Ben took to Facebook on Tuesday to reveal his struggles with alcohol addiction, and he wanted to share a few things about the treatment he had just completed. And he said, quote, to be the best father, that he went into treatment to be the best father I can be. He also added that I am lucky to have the love of my family and friends, including my co-parent, Jen, talking, of course, about his wife, Jen Garner. And when you look at the situation and some of the things that we've seen from Ben in the last year, maybe this explains what was going on. You know, we do know that he had a sober companion at the Oscars in February when he went there to support his brother, and that companion sat with him. And Ben also added that he has completed his treatment and is feeling good now. A source spoke to Entertainment Weekly and said that Ben is still on schedule to be a part of the Batman, the new Batman movie. He's going to write the script. He's also going to act in the sequel, and we all know that he is not going to direct it, but he still will play a huge part in that. And I think that's very important because, you know, a lot of people were wondering what in the world happens to Batman in any projects going forward. So as of now, Ben will still be involved in Batman.
That is good to know, and we are hoping for the best. Kevin, before we let you go, we want to ask you about Paris Jackson. She's on the cover of Harper's Bazaar.
Yeah.
Many people today are talking about the magazine's headline, including Paris. What's behind it?
Well, I mean, she actually looked stunning on the April cover of Harper's Bazaar magazine. It was a vintage shot from that Parisian photo shoot she did last month. And she told the magazine, when I was a kid, I was with my dad and my two brothers growing up. I was treated as the favorite because I was the only girl. I was the princess. I was the perfect one in my dad's eyes. And that's kind of amazing to hear. And also during the interview, Paris took a call from a Rolling Stone photographer, and when asked by the interviewer why she seemed upset afterwards, she replied, all anyone wants to talk about is my father. And that makes me sad. You know, Paris is a model now. She has talked about doing acting. She has been a part of a couple of series. So she really wants to do a lot of different things besides just being considered her father's daughter. And by the way, she also tweeted out on Tuesday that the magazine lied to her, as it has been reported. They mentioned her father, the late Michael Jackson, in a headline. And she said they told her they weren't going to mention Michael, and they turned it into a headline. So she was upset about that. But really the big deal here is that Paris is kind of growing up, and she's her own woman now, and we're getting to hear and see about that all the time.
Yeah, when we cover, to set our own trail.
Yeah, certainly. I was just going to say, when we cover Michael Jackson's children, you never think about how it impacts them, talking about their father all the time, and not so much the achievements they're trying to make in life as well. Kevin Frazier.
And Rena, think about that. You know, she was back in the Staples Center for the Grammy Awards, and that is the place where the last time we saw her in there on that stage was at her father's memorial service, when she had that tearful and beautiful moment.
Wow, I didn't think of it that way. You're so right. Kevin Frazier in LA. We look forward to seeing you later tonight on Entertainment Tonight. Kevin Frazier, thank you.
Kevin, thank you.